When you look in the mirror, you perceive a solid physical object. But biologically, you are looking at an illusion. An adult human body is composed of roughly 60% water. You are a walking, breathing fluid dynamic. This water permeates your entire anatomy, integrated into every cell and organ to drive complex biological engineering tasks every second you are alive. Looking at this biological schematic, you can see the fluid density of your vital soft tissues. Your brain is 73% water, while your lungs, which require constant moisture to extract oxygen from the air, are 83% water. Even the structures you think of as dry and hard are heavily saturated. Your skin is 64% water, and your dense skeletal bones are nearly a third liquid. Down at the microscopic level, water acts as a critical structural building block. Without that internal fluid pressure, your individual cells shrivel like dry raisins, making it impossible for them to function or divide. Because our physical architecture is constructed from liquid, every core survival system we have relies on this continuous fluid presence to operate without collapsing. To keep that internal environment stable, water performs two massive mechanical jobs. The first is thermoregulation, your body's internal cooling engine. Water has a high heat capacity, allowing it to absorb excess internal heat. That water then travels to your skin and evaporates as sweat. That physical phase change from liquid to gas is the exact mechanism that pulls heat directly out of your tissues, preventing your internal temperature from reaching fatal levels. The second major mechanical job is biological filtration and waste removal, a process handled by your kidneys. This mechanical filter diagram illustrates how your kidneys use water to dissolve internal toxins, excess salts, and urea. They scrub these hazardous materials out of your bloodstream and flush them out of your system as waste. Water is an active biological driver, simultaneously running your internal climate control and ensuring your blood remains free of toxic buildup. So what happens inside your anatomy when you fail to consume enough liquid and that engine begins to run dry? Human blood is roughly 90% water. When you dehydrate, your total blood volume drops, which significantly alters the composition of your circulatory system. This loss of volume turns your blood physically thicker and more viscous. Your heart must work much harder to circulate this sludge, creating increased resistance that places your entire cardiovascular system under immediate mechanical stress. At the same time, your brain detects the lack of systemic water and enacts a protective measure. It physically shrinks in volume to conserve internal fluid. As you can see in this cross-section, that loss of volume pulls the brain matter away from the skull. This stretches the sensitive connective tissues attached to your inner cranium, triggering specialized pain receptors. A dehydration headache is the literal physical consequence of your brain pulling inward while your blood struggles to circulate. You have likely heard the rule to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Scientifically, that advice falls short of what your biology actually demands. This scale highlights the fluid requirements established by the U.S. National Academies. An average adult male needs about 3.7 liters of fluid daily, while an average female requires 2.7 liters. However, you do not have to drink all of this in pure liquid form. Roughly 20% of your daily intake naturally comes from the food you eat. Water-dense foods like watermelon, spinach, and apples contribute heavily to keeping your internal volume stable. Because body size, exercise habits, and climate vary, the best individualized metric to gauge your hydration is the urine color test. These 3 test tubes tell you exactly how your internal engine is performing. If dark yellow or brown, your kidneys are hoarding water due to dehydration. If pale yellow or mostly clear, your biological systems are sufficiently hydrated and running at peak efficiency. Hydration is active biological maintenance. By paying close attention to these internal signals, you can protect your vital organs and keep your fluid levels balanced.